Here's a quandary: 120 pairs of skates and no one to wear them. The skates are in a storage shed at the ice rink in Dufferin Grove Park. Jutta Mason has been trying to give them to the City of Toronto for a skate lending program like the one she helped to start at Dufferin Grove. But the city has said, thanks, but no thanks. Jutta, where did you get these 120 pairs of skates in the first place?
Well, in various places, but I would say the bulk of them come from the NHL Players Association.
Wow.
The donation they gave us.
So they're pretty good skates. Have they been worn by NHL players?
No, people think that, and it wouldn't that be thrilling to wear a pair of skates that somebody used to score a winning goal? But no, they give brand new skates, and also actually we have sticks and helmets. Okay,
so you've got a lot of supplies, and how would they be used? You're offering them to the city for its rinks. How would you like to see the skates used?
Well, I helped to start a program that the city has been running at 3 Ward 18 rinks. That's Dufferin Grove and Wallace Rink, and also another rink called Campbell Rink. And it's been very successful how people have taken to that, and the staff there run it. And I was hoping that it was about time for another rink to do the same thing.
The city gave you a couple reasons for saying no. They say that they would have to ensure that all of the skates are safe. And the second is that they don't have the staff at the rinks to run these kinds of rental programs. What's your response to that?
Well, the first thing about ensuring that the skates are safe, I totally agree. And of course, anybody who runs a skate lending program has to do skate maintenance. That's part of it. And so, that you have to replace skate laces that are ripped. You have to put in new insoles. You have to sharpen the skates regularly. And you have to check them to see which ones have got a broken thing on them or they're just worn out. So that's what the city staff at the Ward 18 rinks have been doing all these years. One of the programs is 12 years old, the others are 9 years old, and that's definitely part of it. But of course, it's just something you would take for granted that is part of our suggestion. The other thing about there not being enough staff is a tricky one because most rinks have staff on site, the outdoor rinks. Most of the time, if not all of the time, and over the years, as a group of us has been going around to different rinks, I would say to say that the staff aren't there or haven't got time doesn't really pan out from what you see. And I think a lot of skaters who skate at the outdoor rinks would agree that it seems like often the rink staff are a bit bored and have a bit too much time on their hands between the things.
And if I may, don't you also have people volunteering and things in the program at Dufferin Grove? I gather you have newcomers getting involved and helping out.
Oh, I wouldn't say so much in helping out. The newcomers that are coming to Dufferin Rink, and there are many, generally are there to rent skates.
Oh,
because
interesting.
Newcomers seem to take a great interest in doing Canadian sports.
What are some great examples of people you've seen sort of taking to skating for the first time with your skates at your program at Dufferin Grove?
Well, I mean, when I first saw a Cuban grandmother strapping on skates for the first time, I thought, oh dear, are you sure you really want to be doing this? But she had a great time. There are lots of youth that come because the formula is to charge only $2 per rental. So that means that people can do it pretty easily. Kids come. There have been really a lot of school visits, including schools coming down from, from Rexdale, from Etobicoke, from Scarborough, just because it makes it so easy to come. So I would say that since we started to run these things, I'm saying when our group was still involved. First of all, the rinks doubled in use, and then I would say they even tripled.
Interesting. So you've got a model that works. It's and the city doesn't seem to want to roll it out elsewhere. What are you going to do with all these 120 pairs of skates if the city doesn't take them?
Well, we'll see. I mean, there have been already a number of people who have asked about it, and the city had suggested that maybe we would like to give them to people who don't have enough money to buy them, but
All right.
even perhaps to schools or whatever. But the thing about it is that if you have a skate rental program, the skates get used all the time.
The maximum value
if you give them to somebody, they're in the closet half the time.
Great to speak with you.
I think we can be patient, and we can see if something more will come out of this.
All right. Thanks, Jutta. We're out of time. We'll leave it there. Thank you for the conversation.